Good morning, Facebook and YouTube, and good morning, Instagram. Here for another daily live. This is number 7. We've been up every day for a week. I'm gonna do this for at least 30 days. So stay tuned for more lives. But today we're gonna be doing a little workout. We're gonna be working through a 5-minute AMRAP. So that means as many rounds as possible. We're gonna go through 5 different exercises and you just keep repeating it for 5 minutes until the timer runs out or you pass out. So we're going to do that. I'm also going to be talking about the importance of light, specifically light that's coming in of an evening and how it affects your sleep. So we'll get straight into it. I'm not going to demo the exercises. I'm just going to start round 1 and you can pick up what's going on. You can watch a replay if you are following along with these little workouts. But I'm just going to set a timer. We're going to start off with sumo squats, then we're going to do a push-up to airplane. We're going to do some reverse lunges, some rows, and some leg raises. And as we're going, I will talk about some ways that you can scale up and scale down these if they're a little bit too easy with the body weight. If you are watching, guys, give me a hashtag live, give me a hashtag replay if you are watching replay later, and ask questions if you've got any to ask, and I will do my best to circle back and answer them later. So we're going to start my timer. We are going to go into sumo squats, so we're going to do a 5-minute AMRAP, as many rounds as you can do. Stick with me if you can. All right. So sumo squats first. So I'm going to try my best to talk and also count, which I'm not particularly good at. So if you see me fucking the number of reps up a little bit, my apologies. But yeah, we are just starting with these sumo squats. So we're trying to drive these knees over the toes. You should feel this in your adductors and your abductors as well. After we've done our sumo squats, we're going to go into push-up to airplane. So we come down into a push-up, we come up. So recently I've been really good with getting light first thing in the morning and not getting light of an evening. I've been really strict on myself about getting especially blue light of an evening and really trying to dull every light around me to a yellow. So after we've done the push-ups to airplane, we're going to do some reverse lunges. Yeah, so been really conscious of getting, geez, that right leg's a little bit shaky. Really conscious of getting dull yellow light of an evening. I bought a little reading light, clips onto my book when I read of an evening. And I find I fall asleep almost immediately, which is really cool. Last night, first time in a while, we're going to go into rows. Now you can do these with body weight, you can do these with kettlebells, dumbbells. I don't really mind. I'm doing low rows with a resistance band today. Yeah, so last night for the first time in a while, I did not follow my protocol. I was watching TV, it was very bright, and instead of falling asleep at 10:30, I was up until about 1. And I noticed straight away just how much of a difference that light made on keeping me awake. And then as a result, because took me about, we'll get 2 rounds in. As a result, because I was tired, I overslept this morning, didn't get out for my morning walk, didn't get that early morning sun, and then the cycle keeps repeating. So there's a reason why this is super important. We've evolved with the sun for a long fucking time. We've only had artificial light in its current form for a couple 100 years. So we're not really adapted to it. And it fucks us up. There's a part of the brain that manages your circadian rhythms. And your circadian rhythms is your body's day-night clock. So your body synchronizes to the world around you. This is why you get jet lag. This is why shift working is so bad for your health. And your body syncs up in all sorts of different ways. Takes all sorts of information from the world and codes that in to sync up your biological clock, your circadian rhythms. And there's a part of a lot of this is done in the hypothalamus. There's a part of the hypothalamus called the SCN, suprachiasmatic nucleus. And that takes light in directly from the eyes, and it takes this information and uses it to code this circadian rhythm. So it's if you're getting up first thing and you're getting sunlight into the eyes, and then of an evening you're getting really dull light, that's going to mirror the day-night cycle that actually exists in the world around us. If you have artificial light, blue TVs pumping of an evening, then your body is getting signals that it's still daytime, especially blue light. So if you're walking down the street at night and you're seeing through windows, I'll just finish these leg raises, but that's my timer. If you're walking down the street late at night and you're walking past people's windows, you can just see this glow through the windows, and it's usually always blue. So TVs, monitors, all this stuff put out a lot of blue light. So that's going to stimulate cortisol, which is going to tell you to wake up. It's going to get you up and alert. So we're basically confusing the body if we're having too much blue light of an evening. So what you want to try to do, if you can, is cut that blue light. A lot of monitors, TVs, smartphones, iPads, all this stuff now has night mode. You can swap these in. You can set them automatically to do it at sunset, and it just tints everything into like yellow. And that wavelength of light doesn't stimulate that suprachiasmatic nucleus as much. So it's super important. And you might think, well, we have had artificial light for a long time. We've had fire of an evening, very yellow. So it's not a lot of blue light coming out of fire. So guys, I noticed it last night. I didn't follow my protocol. I got a lot more blue light last night than I usually do, and could not fucking sleep for the life of me. Did not even feel like sleeping. So if you struggle with sleep, it could be that light is an issue. There could be all sorts of issues. Temperature is another big one. But guys, if you do struggle with sleep, send me a message. Happy to send you some info and some advice to help you optimize. Thank you for joining me for another day. I'll see you all.